So what's going on, YouTube? Happy Tuesday to those of you who are out there participating in Tuesday, whether it's work, snow, whatever you got to do. Happy Tuesday. Want to go ahead and give a congratulations to Auburn. I didn't think you could pull it off, but you did. So congratulations. I got a real thought-provoking video today, but before I get into it, I gotta speak out on this. A lot of people ask me, what is your channel? Is your channel a business channel? Is it a financial channel? What is it? And the best way I can describe that is this. It's a channel that's dealing with life. Whether it's finance, whether it's business, and it's the betterment for yourself in life. Not just getting beat up in life and making excuses. It's about rising to the occasion and making things happen. That's what it's about. So, having said that, today I had an interesting conversation, and I'm going to title this video today, Religion and Finance. Now, I want to get your opinion on this, but hear the whole story first before you make up your mind. Now, there are some of us who believe, when I say us, I'm not saying necessarily me, that God is the provider of everything. Now, I do believe He is the provider, but to a certain extent, and this is what I mean by this. There are some people that think that when they go out to get a job, or when they go out to sit for the job interview, some Christians will say a statement like this: I already know it. God spoke to me last night. He showed me in my dream that I would get this job. So let's say I'm the guy who's doing the hiring. So you've thought this in your mind, and you walk through the door, and I'm looking at you. So in my head, am I supposed to have a vision or something in my mind that's going to persuade me to hire you versus the other people? Now, if you ask me that question, I would say this. I would say what God has provided you is the ability to be the best you can be. Now, when you get up into that interview, it's up to you to show me that you're the best there. If not, you're not going to get hired. I don't care how many times you prayed to whoever. Point blank. Now let me get into the story. So I'm at the gym and I'm working out, doing my thing, and the guy comes to me, and all of a sudden he just started spilling his guts. And he talked about how he has Crohn's disease and he may lose his colon. And how he told me how it happened, and sometimes he can't go out certain places because, he can have a bowel movement or anything at any moment. So he just got this medicine, and his medicine is helping him, right? So he told me how he's a Christian and how he's living life. He has 4 kids and things of this nature, right? And he's going to school to be a social worker, and he works part-time, not full-time, part-time at the YMCA, and his wife also has a part-time job. But Jesus is going to make a way for him. Now, here's the deal. Every 8 weeks, right? He has to spend $1,000. Now, you may think, oh, this may be for the medicine or something like this. No. He has to get some type of injection, right? Some type of a medical procedure done that costs him $1,000 every 8 weeks. Now, I'm looking at his situation, and I'm just like, you have 4 kids to feed and a wife and yourself. You work a part-time job. You're very healthy. He's very muscular, right? And you're settling. But then he was like, well, maybe I can get some donations from some people, or basically, that's it. Or, but I'm sure God is going to make a way for me. So what's stopping a person at that point and say, look, I can't afford to be a social worker, because he said he wants to be a social worker to help people. Now, I have no problem with a man helping a person, but help yourself first and go back and be a strong individual before you help them. Because here's the thing. That's a selfish decision. I mean, your family has to eat top ramen, right? Because you choose to not to step up the plate and make something happen. And understand that, yes, there is a way of God providing things, but you got to do some work. It brings me to the story of the new book that Robert Kiyosaki's coming out, Rich brother, rich sister, where his sister is a Buddhist monk, and how she, you know, the story of Buddhist monks, they live off of charity and donations and things of this nature. And she had 2 big medical procedures. She couldn't pay for any. So her brother had to step up to the plate to help keep her alive. You see, this is what I want to say to the people that rely on religion to pay their bills. My opinion is this. Everything in the earth is provided for you. You have the tools. When a plumber comes to your house and he works for a company, it's the company's responsibility to give him all the tools he needs to come fix your toilet. Right? And based on the tools that he has, he can either fix your toilet, or if he doesn't have the right tool, he has to go back to the shop and get one. That is human beings to me. We are all born with the tools we need to succeed. It's up to you to use the right tools that's already provided for you. Now, I know some of you are going to disagree, and that's fine. But I'm just saying that I know a lot of people right now that is waiting on someone to knock on the door, to God, to knock on the door, Jesus, or whatever you want to call him, knock on the door and give them the lottery check and give them the money for the bills that they're going to pay, while they just sit and don't try to do anything. I can't understand that. What do you think? What do you think is the correct way to handle business when it comes to religion? Because my whole thing is this, and I'll say it now, this is my last time saying it, is that when you're working towards something and you need a little more motivation and determination and drive to get through that thing, and you may say a little prayer just to keep you moving, but you got to be moving. You can't stand still and think something's going to come to you. That's no matter what you do, whether it's a job or whatever. You can't be lazy in life and think things are just going to happen for you. Doesn't work that way, right? So we got that out of the way. I just want to hear your opinion on that. Now, last week I had talked about that I wanted to go ahead and do some classes. And it's 2011. It's time to go ahead and start making money to take care of those bills. So with that being said, what I'm going to do, starting today's Tuesday. I'm going to say Monday, 9 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Pacific, because I want to give those who may be on the Pacific time some time to rest or something like that. Or I may change it to 8. But let's just say right now, let's go with 9 o'clock right now. And if I see a lot of people from the East Coast that are coming, I'll make it 8 o'clock just to suit them. But I'm going to put the class together, and I'm not going to say the exact site that I'm going to teach, but because some people just sometimes ask me, give me the information. This is not welfare. You know, we don't give things in life. You got to earn things in life. If you want education, you pay for it, you get it, and you execute. So, with that being said, I have a site, and it's not eBay. It's another site out there that's very, very great for making some part-time income. All you have to do is sell a particular type of product. If you PM me, I'll tell you more about it. We can talk about it. And the class is going to be $25 per person. And you can pay me through PayPal. And like I said, PM me. I give you all the instructions. And not just how to set up your site or anything like that. I'm going to tell you how to set up your site, make money very fast. And you have to follow the exact tools that I'm going to give you. And you'll be successful. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and log off. Let me hear your guys' questions and comments. And until next time, signing off.